living free. On the flip side's what we're meant to be. Adventures calling, come join the ride. See ya on the flip side. We're chasing the thrill, living free. On the flip side's what we're meant to be. Adventures calling, come join the ride. See ya on the flip side.
The podcast. Disclaimer: Tim messed up. In the recording of this podcast episode, Tim managed to delete all the video footage to the point of being unable to recover it, thus learning a very valuable dot lesson. What follows is our audio recording with video overlay from our time in Universal Studios Japan.
The Flipside Movement
Podcast.
Episode 5, take 1, and action.
Here we go, let's go. Changing it up a little bit of a theme. We're going to be talking about movies. I'm joking. That'd be funny. Hello, welcome to the Podside. No.
Podside.
Flipside podcast.
No.
That's called Word Vomit.
It's not the No, it's not a Flipside podcast. Flipside Movement podcast.
Sorry.
That could be something totally different.
It could be.
Anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody. We hope you've had a great Christmas Day, Boxing Day. Hope you're not feeling it too much with the amount of...
I've got tummy ache. I've eaten... Wait, we've got a spider crawling behind us. I'm not going to freak out too much.
It's all right, it's only a little one. Crawling on the wall there.
I got told just before Christmas I've got gluten, barley and wheat allergies.
Yes, so she has to eat dust.
And the best thing to do is to have like a sugar-free diet for so many days. So I said once I get Christmas out of the way, it's going to go pretty strict then.
Does this mean Christmas is done now, or does it include New Year?
No, I need to be, I think it's 28 days, apparently then, is a detox from sugar. So before we go on holiday, I want 28 days.
Well, we go on the 24th. So you're going to have to
before.
start as of now.
There you go, see, told you,
Right.
started as of now.
Okay, so all the chocolates and all the cake and indulgence that she's had is now done. I'm going to have to hide all my stash now.
No, your stash is nothing to worry about, except unless it is chocolate.
That's true.
If you have cakes, I'm not a cakey.
Cakey.
I'm not.
We are learning Japanese.
I'm not a cake lover as such, but yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I'm a big cake fan, and this is probably one of the mistakes that we do on our vlogs at the moment. We are still learning. We're not as good as some of these other guys out there, but we are getting better. We hope. So we've.
Are we allowed to say people that channels that we like?
Of course. I mean, look, the
Kershaw's.
The Kershaw's Adventure. They are one of our biggest go-tos.
His editing skills are amazing.
Well, it's not just his editing skills; it's his video skills. It's what he sees.
He's creative. He's extremely creative.
Yeah, they are a real good family and they're a real good watch. So we would 100% say, go and subscribe to the Kershaw Adventures on YouTube. They are very, very good.
They give you a lot of. They gave us a lot of information for when we went over to Japan and Shanghai.
Yeah, they did. They
are very informative. Yeah. So
they're sort of our go-to, aren't they?
We're trying to copy you.
No.
But on an adult's version, because we don't have a kid, we only got a little fluffy boy.
Yeah, copying is the biggest form of flattery. Is that?
Is it?
Oh, imitation is the biggest form of flattery.
Right, there you
go.
But
no. We are of the understanding. We find our own way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it our way, as we are just two adults. Unfortunately, we don't have a child that is along on the trips with us. So, yeah.
Look what my friends bought me. I moved jobs.
We've already told them.
Oh, did I? Oh. I haven't built it yet.
She hasn't built it yet. I was actually looking at that when we were doing the last episode.
Myself. You can't do it. It's mine.
No, I didn't say I was going to do it. I was looking at it when we were doing the last episode, thinking, shall I mention she has not yet done her Lego? But no, you told them on the...
Sorry, Gabby. Sorry, Lee.
First episode?
Did I?
I think it's the first episode, yeah.
Sorry, Gabby. Sorry, Lee. I will promise to sit down over these next couple of days.
Dalmatians Lego, yeah.
I keep looking at it. It's right next to me on my sofa where I sit. I keep going, damn, I need to get that out and do it.
I'm not throwing this in there, but Julie's ADHD sends her head off on a tangent of wanting to do one thing, but then goes off and does another.
That's ADHD.
but then does another, and things don't necessarily get done. So
What's that couple called that do the ADHD podcast?
yeah, I don't know what they are.
Like Love ADHD or something. Love, I don't know,
Yeah, I'm not
ADHD
sure.
or something like that.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Like we said, we hope you had a great Christmas, and we hope you are, if you're lucky enough to have the time off between Christmas and New Year, good on you. We don't. We
Nope.
are working in between.
I'm working it all.
Yeah, unfortunately, Julie's working New Year's Eve to New Year's Day. Unfortunately, I'm not. Just to rub that in there.
Yeah. I'm not happy about it.
Not happy about that. However, we are on a countdown to our next big
Holiday.
holiday or
Tradition.
our adventure.
Annual
Yeah.
tradition.
We have. Hang on, let's work it out. So we go on the 24th. It is now Tuesday. Hang on, I've lost track of the dates. What was it?
Are these hats like really dark in our faces down, by the way?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we're all right. I mean, obviously, the people that are listening on the audio podcast are not aware of what hats we're actually wearing. So, would you care to?
We're
explain?
wearing Universal Minion bucket hats. So the yellow on the top with two big goggly minion eyes.
Yep.
And then it's got like a little blue rim.
Yeah, they are cool hats.
See, I put them on and I said, "Go on, Tim, what you think? What you think? Oh, it looks so cool." And Tim goes, "No, don't like it." So I take it off. And then we go off for a bit. And then Tim goes, "Damn, I think I really like those minion hats."
No, we actually came home.
Oh, yeah, we did actually, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then you said...
We went out, we tried them on, and I went, they are cool, but I did the usual me. I did the...
I don't like bucket hats.
No, that's not what I did. I did the... No, I don't think I'll buy it. And you'd be like, no, I'll buy it.
You didn't like something about it. It was like, it was either because it was a bucket hat or something like that. And you went, no, don't look right.
No, I think...
It's too big for your head.
No, I think it's because I sort of think... I'm thinking about other stuff that I want to buy prioritising over buying the bucket hat. And then it's only when we got back that like I saw a picture of you on and I went,
yeah, that was a good hat.
We should have bought it.
I've even got a baseball cap, minion baseball cap.
You have.
I should have put that one. Put it on next time. I do have a lot of hats.
Yeah, we both have a fair amount of hats now.
I've got more than you.
You've
no,
got...
we haven't actually, because you've got...
I've got baseball caps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I've still got more hats than you.
Don't know. We'll have to have a look, won't we? But today's topic... Oh, sorry. We did go off on a tangent. So, yeah, today is actually Tuesday the 30th of December. So, it is New Year's Eve tomorrow. Which basically means that if we go on holiday in 24 days, if you counted today, we have 26 days left until we go on our annual snowboarding holiday to Teens in France.
Can I give my brother a shout out?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Because it's my brother. We went out for my brother's birthday. He's the best big brother any little girl could ever ask for. He's always been the best big brother for me. And I just want to say happy birthday, Stephen. He's 50. He's turned 50. He'll hate me for that bit.
Yeah, happy
you
birthday,
don't look
Stephen.
a day over 49.
He's gone a little grey.
Jeez, lay off.
But I can't talk. Look.
Says you look a stay that big.
I know.
No, but happy birthday. And yeah, you don't look a day over 40.
Yeah, grow old gracefully.
Yeah.
So we've decided that today's episode is going to be about Universal Studios.
E.T. Phone Home.
Now, I think for this episode in particular, let's not pinpoint anything specific. Let's just go down the route of saying so far we have only visited 2 Universal Studios in the world.
Yeah, but one of the we've. Hold on, say that again.
We've only visited 2 Universal Studios parks in the world.
On the 2 parks in Florida.
I'm talking resorts. So we've done
2 Universal
Florida's
resorts.
Universal Resorts, and we've done Japan's resorts, Universal Resorts. Yeah, because there is the only one.
Oh, what's the ride that you'd recommend to anyone that you refuse to go on day one?
So, you mean at Japan?
Mm.
Okay. If we're jumping straight in, then
I'm
with
jumping
both
straight
feet.
you nearly missed it because you refused. You refused. You went, oh, I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it.
I'm bad for this, and I did say in one of the other episodes, I poo-poo things off too easily before actually experiencing them, and I should be more open and willing to experience pretty much anything.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to Asia in June. We went for 3 weeks. Our itinerary was Shanghai, Tokyo, Osaka, where the Universal Studios was, and then Hong Kong. We had 2 days at the Universal Studios park in Japan, to which we hit it hard. We always do. There is one ride in there that is unique to Universal Studios Japan, and it's called Spy Family. Now, when we were in the park on the first day, we saw that the queue lines for that were pretty extreme.
Horrific.
They were big. I mean, can you remember off the top of your head?
I don't know why, but I've got like nearly close to 3 hours. I think one day was.
Yeah. I think you were right. I think.
We just want to forget that when I'm going anywhere near that.
Yeah, we didn't know anything about it. It looked very much like an anime type thing that we just kind of went. Nothing we know about. Let's
lay off the Wii.
You are?
Lay off the Wii. I went, should we go on this? And then you said no.
Lay off the Wii?
Yeah, you went Wii.
Oh, right. Sorry. When you said Wii, I was thinking the games console.
No, I thought you meant the toilet. No, as in Wii.
Us.
Yeah.
When
we're talking about the thought process, because I was up for going on it.
Yeah.
I wanted us to go on it early doors when the queue was low.
Yeah, well, that's what we did the second day.
Yeah, eventually.
Because we'd hit the park hard the first day and got the majority of the rides done that we wanted to do. We then made it.
No, we didn't get all of the rides done.
Oh no, we didn't get them all done. I'm not saying we did.
We were bar one ride.
Was it the ride that we've done, but a different version of it? Right. Okay, we'll get onto that in a minute. Okay.
Your fault.
It looks like we're talking about Japan, Universal Japan for this episode,
probably.
doesn't it?
It's the most one that we're going to probably get, like, because I wanted. Let's talk. All right, going back onto Spy Family.
Okay.
I'll digress.
So, second day in the park, we made it a priority to do Spy Family. We knew absolutely nothing about this ride, and I've got to say, I love that fact. The fact that we did not know what it was. So we were in the queue. The
queue was brilliant.
Yeah, there was like pre-shows and things going on screens that you could see. Yeah, things that you could see that were going on. There was some sort of booths where they were taking photos of people, but we didn't get that done because then they started shooing us through, didn't they? Because obviously the queue was building up. We then got inside the building and we got to get onto the carriage. Now, the only way I can describe the ride car, it was a bit like going on...
A bus? Oh,
no, the ride car. It was a bit like Crush's Coaster.
Yes.
It was 2 back-to-back, wasn't it? So
I can't remember now, but yeah.
Yeah, it was four in total, 2 back-to-back. You got into the carriage and then they were literally throwing a VR headset onto your head.
Yeah.
I've got to admit, I think I panicked at that point.
I do think you panicked because you started to be... I know Tim very well, having been together for, nearly 15 years.
Yeah.
I know him very well. And I know when he's not happy with something or his senses are going up or it's like he's getting anxious and he's like not happy whatsoever. He's got to put this VR headset on. Because you're thinking of Air.
Well, it was Galactica.
Or whatever it was called.
Yeah. So for anybody that lives in the UK,
Alton Towers.
Yeah, for anybody that lives in the UK and anybody that has gone to Alton Towers, they have a ride which is one of the flying sort of rides where you get into the seat and it has you facing downwards, and then they change that from being Air to Galactica, and with that they put VR headsets on it.
Wasn't nice, that.
No, to get a ride wrong was to do that. The VR headset in no way corresponded with the movement of the ride, and it made me 100% ill.
That did it. I didn't like that ride either.
No. However, Spy Family. Come on, up you come. Oh, sorry, no, the dog wants to come up again. Come on, up you come.
Come here, boo.
However, Spy Family, you go on. You explain.
Right, so Spy Family, you got in and you went on you got into your carriage and they put this VR headset on, and it was set about this young little girl. It's making me laugh. He is actually there, I promise you.
Oh no, the dog's going away now.
It was set around this young girl who's part of the family who's keeping some kind of a secret. And I've got to be honest, we don't know the full circs of the story because it was in Japanese.
Yes.
So we don't know exactly what was said. But you didn't need to understand we were trying to get away from the people that she had a secret case, didn't she?
Yeah.
With the top secret in.
Yeah.
And she was on the run with the top secret, whatever it was. She runs and gets onto a school bus, and you're in the school bus, and you're on that rush away in the school bus. Now, it goes. I don't know how they managed to do it because I never took my headset off to have a look. I didn't want to have a look because I was so
immersed.
Yeah, I loved every part of this. So there was at one point that the bus had to do like a jump. I swear to you, we must have been going uphill because I felt like we were going uphill. At the same time as then we landed. When we landed, I did actually headbutt and hit something.
Yeah.
I don't know if I hit you or I hit something like the headrest or something nearby. But it was so immersive. It was really, really good. So if you are ever planning on going to Japan and Spy Family is there, please, when you go in, everybody rushes over to Nintendo Land, which I completely understand because it's very overwhelming when you get into Nintendo Land and the queues there are horrific. Try to go over and get Spy Family done and then maybe go over to Nintendo Land.
Yeah.
Or once you've done, do the ride in Nintendo Land, come straight back over to go on Spy Family because that was really good. But the queues build up because I think it takes a long time to get you on the ride and get the ride going and get through.
I think it is a bit like Crush's Coaster then in that case. Crush's Coaster always has high wait times. This seems to have high wait times. It's not a massive turnover of people. But they got it right. And this is the thing. In Japan and in China, they're very meticulous with certain things to get it absolutely perfect. That ride encompasses getting it perfect. We can't praise it enough for a ride that we knew nothing about. We did not even know it was there. So
I knew it was there, but because I was checking the map out.
Yeah.
But I won't lie in saying there was a few, because the one that was what was it that went backwards and went forwards? What's it called?
Yeah, Hollywood Dream.
Yeah, so there was that one, and then it had an anime other queuing, and I was getting a bit confused. So I was a bit confused with certain ride queues as to why that was had an anime picture on it. But anyway, we were over. I think we rode Rip Ride Rocket. I think we rode. Did we? So was it the first day or the second day that we rode it backwards?
So the first day, the first ride we did, we went straight into that park and we went straight to Hollywood Dream, and it's called Hollywood Dream backdrop.
Yeah,
that's what we did first,
which is brilliant. And then you were too sick to be able to do it forward.
Yeah.
So we never got it done.
So this is what Julie was getting at earlier. We never got the ride done going forward.
So gutted.
Okay,
it's one of those things that really does make me really gutted.
Yeah.
Devastated.
We did it backwards, and the other thing about the ride is
we only did it backwards once.
Well, yeah,
because this one couldn't hold down his vomit. Julie, I can't. I'm gonna throw up. I can't go back down.
Have you seen the video footage of the girl on the front of the ride throwing her guts up and everybody behind getting it?
That's everybody else behind. That's fine. I still enjoyed the ride.
Wait for turn to you and go, Julie.
Trust me, you wouldn't, because I'd be pushing your face. There's only been one time. I can't tell this story without laughing, and I know I'm going to digress to a different park. But for people who are listening, I'm going to have to describe it at the same time as try to show it. But we went to New York. And we went to, is it Six Flags?
Yeah.
In New York. And what was it called?
It was called El Toro.
Oh my gosh, right. Best ride. It was a really good ride, right?
El Toro is a bit like one of these, it's a wooden roller coaster, yeah. It's a bit like, I can't remember whether it's one of these hybrid ones like they've done with...
I think, it is. Yeah, because it was really intense.
Yeah, what's the one at Busch Gardens?
Aingwazi.
It's a bit like...
It's more or less exactly the same
Yeah,
as
it's
that.
a bit... No, it's not quite as good.
It doesn't spin you upside down as fast.
It's not as good as...
I don't know if it... Does it go upside down?
No, I don't think it went upside down. I just think it was very brutal turns. Anyway.
Anyway, so I remember going, yeah, screaming me way. And I turn. And he sat there, the quietest, like, of quiet. And I can see him just going, trying to compose himself. He's on a shade of white, and his beard, because we were going so fast, from his bottom lip, did like a parting, and it's flying sideways on both ways. Just part your beard, it's like that, flying.
For those who are watching,
it was like this.
Yeah, it literally does that.
And he turns and he looks at me and he's like, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. She was on the verge of throwing up.
For anybody, and look,
he's not very good on. You're not the greatest on rides, are you?
Gaz Kershaw from the Kershaw Ventures. I bet he can back me up on this. I think I handle it a little better than what he does, but yeah, when you're on a roller coaster and the ride seems to be going on for an absolute eternity because you've gone green from like the second or third turn, and the ride just seems to go on forever. You're concentrating with all your might to hold it inside you.
I mean, I'm very lucky and touch wood. It stays like that for me because I don't ever want to be sick like that. No, for me, I do have my issues and my injuries, which is I've got. I probably shouldn't say it as in for theme parks, but I do have neck issues and complications. So it's like I do have to make sure my neck's all physioed up so I don't get these motion sickness. And I've said this to you, I do think you need to stretch out. But we had to leave the park on that day to go and get you some motion sickness tablets.
I tell you what, I don't want to go down this route yet. I want to save this for another episode.
Right, okay.
I think. Yeah.
But it was a lesson learned. Every holiday we go on, what do we have?
Oh.
But the thing about America in Universal Studios, though, they have them. They have them in Universal parks and everything, and in all the hotels.
They do. Dramamine. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Dramamine, to me, or for my purposes, probably one of the best anti-sickness tablets around. I've tried whatever the ones here are in the UK, Calms or something like that, that are meant to do it, but nothing ever has actually worked as well as the Dramamine. So I would say to anybody, if you suffer with sickness, there are two things. Sit as close to the front of the ride as you possibly can.
Yeah, try and get on front row.
Do not put your arms up in the air.
Yeah.
So this is actually three things. And Dramamine. Take it about an hour to half an hour before you start to go on any rides, and it's going to help you.
The spiders on your hat.
Seriously?
Seriously?
No way. Right. Bear with me 1 second. You carry on talking.
That freaked me out. I can't do spiders. So I don't do spiders. Yes, I'd also say hydration. And with me having like an issue with my neck in 2021, I'd recommend stretching the neck and keeping it warm and supple. It helps you so that especially if you're at the front of the ride, helps you to be able to track where you're going and stuff. And I've noticed that my anti-sickness is sort of lifted. Right, okay.
There we go.
Right.
I got rid of the spider at the
That freaked
bathroom
me out,
window.
that,
Did it? Julie does not like spiders.
I do. Have you? No, I'm just going to digress about those jumping cutie spiders.
Oh, no. Okay.
Anyway.
So, back to Universal Japan. Obviously, we did Hollywood Dream backwards, made me sick. We ticked...
Jaws.
Yeah, this is it. We ticked off one of the all-time rides
for me.
that you needed to do.
Because I wanted to do it when it was in America. Never got to go over to America, unfortunately, because my parents couldn't afford it. And when, of course, I got to go there for the very first time in 2022, that ride had definitely been taken down.
Yes. Unfortunately, it is now where residing is Harry Potter.
Oh, is that where it was?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
So, yeah, I couldn't get to do it, but... yes, unfortunately, it was all in Japanese. I couldn't understand it, but I kind of got the idea.
Yeah,
Jaws was around.
Yeah,
it was brilliant.
Jaws was around. The ride is called Jaws. You'd be a bit gutted if you went on the ride and it was a boat ride around a
it would be, wouldn't it?
a bay, and
but no, it's great because how the shark came out and everything like that.
Yeah,
So no, and Jaws is one of my favourite films, even though it has made me terrified of the sea.
I I'd like to say that it is a carbon copy of what was at Florida. But I was saying this.
Now.
I was sorry.
You spoil this now, aren't you?
No. I was saying this to the guy I was messaging earlier because I went when I was 14. It's when I look back at photos of it and I kind of go, I don't remember that, and I don't remember that, and I don't remember that. There's so much of being there that I actually cannot remember, which I would have thought at the age of 14 I would have remembered more. I do vaguely recall going on the Jaws ride. I also vaguely recall queuing for 2.5 hours to get on it.
Do you think that you did queue for 2.5 hours?
No. My mum backed me up on it.
Did she?
Yeah, it was such a long queue to get on that ride. But I'm pretty certain that how it was at Florida is the same as how it was at Japan.
Oh, right, okay.
Same thing. You go into
However, we didn't queue for 2 hours.
No, it
walked
was
straight
walk on.
on.
It was walk on, wasn't it?
And it was only me and you on it.
Yeah, we got our own.
And then you sat on the best side, because you sat on the side where the shark kept coming up.
Yeah.
So then we went back round and did it again later on, and we switched sides.
However, one of the things that they are very, very strict on is not filming on the rides. No pictures, no filming. Which, was a little bit. It was a little bit devastating because it would have been nice to have got some footage. We got some footage. A little bit.
Yeah.
But no, it was good. And the fact that everything worked on it, and
It was polished. That was one thing about Japan. It was extremely polished. The park was amazing. It was very good. It was small compared to probably what we were used to, but it's only one park, isn't it, compared to
one park that
Florida.
encompasses everything, yeah.
Because if we do go back to Florida for a split second, if you didn't have the 2 parks, I mean, we haven't been to Epic, so we can't comment on Epic yet. But if you do think about the other 2 parks, they are quite small. If you just put one, you only had one park. Did you only have one park when you went? No, you had Hulk, didn't you, when you were a kid?
No.
Did you only
there
have
was only one park. There was only Universal Studios.
Right.
But Universal Studios had Back to the Future, the ride. It had Jaws. Obviously, E.T.'s still there.
I love E.T.
I can't for the life of me think of what else was there back in 1994. Obviously, you didn't have things like Velocicoaster, and
you didn't have that park. You said that.
Oh, sorry, that's in Islands of Adventure, isn't it? Yeah, trying to think.
That's what I'm saying. So it would have been a really small park back in the day.
because you didn't have. Oh no, but you had the great movie, not the great movie ride. That was Disney. You
Mummy?
had the backstage. No, you didn't have Mummy because where the Mummy was, that was Confrontation.
Oh.
So yeah,
Didn't you said that? Didn't you say that some of it's still there?
No, the King Kong that is in Kong Skull Island is the same one from Confrontation that is in Skull Island. But then you also had the backstage tour.
Tour.
Yeah.
Tour.
Which again, that was an experience which isn't there anymore, but we'll get to experience that at California when we go. So that's
because that always reminds me again. That another reason why I want to go is it always reminds me again of Beverly Hills Cops. Yeah, when he did the theme park. That was the best.
Wally World.
Yeah,
no, not Wally World. That was
that's,
National Lampoon's.
Yeah. What was it? No, Wally World was.
Wally World.
All I can think of now is when he comes out at the end of that, when he's under there. Yeah, he comes out and he's dancing on stage.
We'll have to figure out which one's which because obviously there's the park that they go to in National Lampoon's Vacation, and then there's the park in Beverly Hills Cop 3. So that's 2 different ones. But anyway,
but that's what I'm saying is that's where they filmed. There, didn't they? Because it's exactly the same. Yeah,
the underground bit with the earthquake and things like that. So
and the tunnels.
The tunnels, yeah.
And I know I'm going to digress to Disney World in Florida for a split second. I know the fact about the underworld.
Right, well, we're not going there.
Okay.
That's another episode.
Well, that means that they've got it Universal then.
We've got what?
The underworld.
Why?
Because it was on the Beverly Hills Cops.
No, that's just something they've done for the film.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, no. Anyway.
Back to Universal.
So,
back over to Japan.
Yeah. Obviously, you've got Harry Potter World.
Not as good.
Not as good because.
Can I just say something, right? For Japan's standard of toilets, the toilets there were disgusting. And can I just say, Japan, I know we don't have probably the standard of toilets we don't have the standard of toilets that you have, but I swear to you, those girls' toilets, they smell.
Were they disgusting?
Yeah, they weren't.
Is that the reason why Morning Myrtle was crying?
Probably, yeah, because I'd be crying. It made my eyes sting. It was the one toilets I didn't want to go to in the park.
I think because I was that warm on that holiday, it don't matter how much I drank, I didn't need to go to the toilet because I ended up that dehydrated. So I didn't get to experience that much of the toilets. I think the only time when I was in the toilets was when
Did you have Morning Myrtle in your toilets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure you do.
I don't know because I don't know in the men's toilets.
No. However, in not Diagon Alley, Hogsmeade, obviously we were in there and we sort of got to the point where there was the train.
Yeah,
and you had the conductor and he was a full-on English guy, which was great.
And he was talking to us. He lives over there, and all that.
Yeah.
And then you went round the corner and where the lockers should be is the actual booth where the lockers should be for the
There's no lockers. And the gates, the gates where you meant to go into Hagrid's.
Closed.
Not there, yeah.
No, they were there, but they're closed.
Yeah, but the ride's not there.
No.
Yeah. So it was a bit sad.
It was, and you walk around the corner, you're like, damn. And then you go around the corner to the other side where, the hippogriff, Flight of the Hippogriff, isn't it?
Flight of the Hippogriff isn't there.
No, it is. It's not. That's the one that's outside, the kids' ride. We went on it.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry. Did we go on it then?
Yeah.
I've lost track.
Yeah, we went on that one again.
Because there was obviously the one in the castle, Forbidden Journey.
Yeah. But we had,
right, now
but it was a little bit better than the one over in America.
Yeah, the one thing we said is the forced perspective of the castle in Florida, something isn't right. Forced perspective in Universal Studios is not as good as what Disney do. But the castle
Except for Hong Kong.
Well, the castle in Japan looked a lot better. And I think it's because there isn't a big building off to the right-hand side of it that they're trying to hide. I think that's the difference. It is just a castle on its own.
Maybe.
So that made it a lot different. But yeah, no, we did Harry Potter World. It was sort of done and dusted pretty quick, wasn't it?
Because we went on the rides and
the shops. There's not as many shops.
Sorry, the dog just nearly fell off the chair.
He's making himself a bed on the single seater behind the camera. So then
Jurassic World. So you've got
the river.
Of course, we haven't got the Velocicoaster.
No,
we had
the River Adventure was closed.
Yeah, that was closed.
That was totally drained down, so we didn't get to do that. So actually, our Jurassic experience there was nil.
No, it wasn't. We had the ride where we get inverted and nearly had a heart attack.
The flying dinosaur. Wow. Yeah. Right. Okay.
That was intense.
So there is
painful
footage on our social media. This ride.
Can I just say though, if people are listening, if you're listening and you are from Japan and you can understand us, we did actually go up and ask the person as we were going on, can we wear our glasses if we've got them
strap
tied
across
on?
the back? Yeah.
And the Ray-Bans Meta that record, so we never hid anything. And we weren't in the wrong for doing so.
No.
So we asked a staff member. And I know that they gave us these massive forms, but by the time you're rushing through putting things in the locker, can I just say, I don't read the big form. I'm putting everything in the locker, making sure everything's in the locker, and then I go there, and then you swipe it off me. And we turned around and we said, can we take these on? And she said yes.
Yeah, she said we could take our...
So we didn't think we were doing anything wrong when we're asking permission and speaking to someone.
No. And
she understood us.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a brutal ride.
Yes.
It's a brutal ride that is worse than the Hulk.
Oh my God! Right, there was at one point you like lay down, so you sit in it, and then it comes across, and then the two things come across your leg, and then it takes you up, so you lay chest down,
in flying position.
And we were on the front, and it goes up, and then it goes down, and at some points there's a point where you go down, but is it called inverted, where you end up
on
going down on your back, and you're on the floor, and holy moly, the pressure in your chest.
The G-force.
I swear I thought I was either having a heart attack or my chest bones were going to break.
Yeah. The pressure was so great that you could not breathe.
No.
that was something different. That was a whole new ball game. That compared to, I mean, look, I go grey on Hulk. I don't black out. I grey. I grey out.
I nearly blacked out on that ride through the G-force alone.
Grey. Oh, on the dinosaur.
Yeah, not greening and being all sick. I mean, the G-force, and it was the pressure in my chest. I genuinely thought something was happening to my chest. I don't know what.
That is one brutal ride. That's all I can say. There's no other way to describe it.
And just to let you know, we rode it about 3 or 4 times.
We did. I think we did it 3 times.
Yeah, and we never did the blooming Hollywood forwards, though.
You're not going to let that down,
Never.
are you? No, she's not going to let that go.
Never. we could have queued back up for it, but you wouldn't wait.
Yeah. Anyway.
He was gonna vomit.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep getting all this grief on.
Yeah.
So what else? Super Mario Land.
That area, I won't lie, Nintendo.
It's chaos.
For me, at one point, I had to get out because it was suffocating.
Yeah.
It's because there's so much noise, and whether it is to do with my ADHD, as you say, but whether it's to do with all that, I don't know. It gets to a point where I just felt like I couldn't breathe. There was so much noise from anyone talking anyway. But then there's always all these rides going, like the people thumping the things. It's going ding, ding, and then there's things going up and down, and there's just so much going on.
It's noise.
And it's all boxed in, so I think the noise is trapped even more, so it makes it louder.
Mm-hmm.
However, Donkey Kong ride,
Brilliant.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Donkey Kong is such a good ride.
Tell you what was nice, and I'm looking forward to it when we go to Epic.
I know what you're going to say.
What?
The dessert in that
Oh
cup.
my God, that was so good.
Did we put it on social media? I think we've put it on.
Well, I'll put it up again.
Yeah, I think we put it on Instagram. The kind of barrel cup you get. But what was it? What was it in it? No, it was.
It was weird because it had like chocolate cornflakes.
It had chocolate cornflakes. It had some popcorn in it, but then it was.
Oh yeah, popcorn in it, didn't it?
Yeah, but then it was like Dole Whip.
And it was a drink underneath.
Well, it had some kind of drink in it.
Pineapple.
Pineapple and
ice cream and and then 2 things stuck in it, and then you get a
2 spoons and a straw.
Oh, brilliant!
Such a good dessert, and it is at Florida now.
Yeah.
I've seen it,
so we know we're getting that one again.
Yeah. We've got the souvenirs upstairs.
Yes,
they were good. But back to Donkey Kong the ride. Yeah, that I wasn't expecting the perspective of the jump in the rails to actually work like it did. I was quite impressed. When we first go on it, my mind was concentrating on seeing the rail we're actually running on, not the pretend rails that are broken.
Yeah, so the one at the side.
Yeah. But I found that halfway through the ride, my brain switched off to that, and it was looking at the track going, oh my God, we're going to jump it. So, and then jumping from one track to another and dodging things and that, that is a good ride.
That's an intensive, long wait though. We were lucky because the thing with Universal, you have. We paid, didn't we? We could only pay for 1 day to have passes.
That was the second day, wasn't it? Yeah, we
so
queued the first day.
And it took forever. And then the second day was amazing because we got to just walk on, didn't we?
Well, the other thing about Nintendo World or Mario World, whatever you want to call it, you have a time that you can only access it in as well.
Yeah, so when you go in, can't you access it first thing in the morning? Is that where everybody runs to?
Oh, possibly.
Because everyone seems to leg it to somewhere.
Yeah, but we had book.
And I don't think for 1 minute you're legging it to Harry Potter.
No.
Because there ain't enough there to do.
No.
And I don't think you're legging it to go to Jurassic Park to go on that.
No.
I think everyone's legging it to get into Nintendo.
Quite possibly. Maybe you can go in early. It's not something we necessarily looked at, did we?
No, because we had an allotted time, and then we thought, well, we'll just go in when we were supposed to go in.
Yeah.
Because nothing's going to change. Because I think I got a little bit like, I don't know where to run to.
No.
Normally I've like a rope drop, you know where you go in.
Yeah.
And
with that part, there wasn't.
We didn't know that you could. We still don't know if you can get into Nintendo Land, but it's an overwhelming land. What's his name on the car races?
Well, hang on.
Oh,
I found that the Donkey Kong car, I felt it was a little short.
The ride, it was. I do agree.
Now, whether or
I'm
not
hoping that Epic is going to be better.
Well, I think it's exactly the same, but Whether or not
don't
that's
know
because of the
that.
principle of the ride, it can't be that long or what, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I did find it was a bit quick. But the dog just banged its head on the table. You coming up? Come on, up you come.
Come on.
Come up.
Hi,
Oh, boy.
baby.
Yeah, Mario Kart.
Yes.
That was good fun, but you couldn't understand what was going on at first.
Right, it was good fun, and I liked the fact that you got to put the hat on and you got to put you clip the goggles up, and yeah, I liked all that, but you always ran out of bullets,
Bullets.
ammo. You always ran out of them, so it's a bit.
The one thing you couldn't get to grips with was you couldn't understand the steering thing.
Couldn't that?
No, you actually said, I don't understand what the steering thing is. And I was like, look, arrows come on the visor.
I was meant to steer it and turn and shoot.
It wanted you to turn with the arrow. But you couldn't understand that. And yeah.
And it broke down.
You what?
It broke down.
Did it?
Yeah, it broke down because we got stuck on it for a bit.
We did, yeah, that's right. We did it twice in total. I think the second time round we knew a bit more of what was going on and what we were doing, which made it a bit more fun. It was good fun. And do you know what? I loved the queuing.
The queue is good.
Yeah.
What's his name's castle?
Bowser's Castle,
Bowser's
yeah.
Castle.
And yeah.
What was the other ride that was in there as in Nintendo Land, or was it not?
Yoshi.
Oh yeah. Yoshi.
Yoshi's.
Do you remember when I bought that T-shirt?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
so
God.
both me and Julie did buy T-shirts. I bought one from Pirates of the Caribbean in
Did I
Shanghai.
buy it because I was getting sunburned?
Yeah. Julie had a vest top on, so she went into the shop in Nintendo World. Yeah. The thing is, it seems to be that out there in Japan, when they print things on their shirts, it seems very plasticky. Or
Mine's it's like an impression, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's like they've had to have had something hard to print
keep
into it.
Yeah.
But I didn't think this bit through. Having the plasticky kind of print on my shirt, Christ almighty, I was sweating.
Just turned into a water
He
catching.
just accumulated it all in the grooves and the pattern.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was soaking wet.
I'll put it up on social media for you. But yeah, the sweat just sort of sit, and I was like, oh, it was making me back
It
so
was
bad.
disgusting, wasn't it? It was the same with
And I
my
was like, I'm
Pirates
not
of the
wearing that
Caribbean
again.
one, yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not wearing that one again.
No.
But then what did you buy one?
I bought the Pirates of the Caribbean one at Shanghai.
Did you wear it there, or did you wear it?
No, I didn't wear it.
Which is the one that you wore then? It was dead sweaty.
It was that one, but I think I wore it when we got to Hong Kong.
Oh, right, okay.
I think. One or the other, I did wear it, and the same thing happened to me, because I said, what's happened to you happened to me.
Yeah, right,
Yeah,
okay.
so it must be what they use to print things on over there. But yeah, Nintendo World, I believe that the one in Florida is slightly bigger, and you don't
spaced out.
Yeah, you don't feel as enclosed. I don't think it's a vast amount bigger, but yeah, it was. There was too many people in. It was too chaotic.
Oh, it's too noisy.
So yeah,
I got to a point where I just turned around to you and went, "I'm out."
Yeah, enough's enough, and it was the same for me. It's
because we've been through so many theme parks. There is always a place to have like a bit of a
chill out.
Yeah, and I've never experienced any theme park to be so overwhelmingly noisy or overstimulating, if that's the word.
Overstimulating, that's it.
That I just needed to get away. And I was like, Tim, I've got to go out.
Yeah.
But the issue you had is once you went out, you weren't allowed back in.
No.
So we were kind of like, you were pretty screwed. You had to endure it because you had to stay in there to get all the rides done and do everything before you could get out.
The one at Epic isn't like that.
Oh,
the one at Epic is you can go in and out as you will because it's a portal.
Thank goodness.
So yeah,
I'm looking forward to that park.
Yeah, the idea is, the plan is next year we have the snowboarding, we have the cruise, the Disney cruise in July. Open the window for the puppy.
I'm so sorry.
1 second.
He's panting. Yeah, we've got the cruise in July. That's why we had the blinds part way, because that's where
It's a little windy out there.
he sits there.
We've got California in December, and we are toying with the
When
idea.
did we got California? Did you say September?
Yeah, December.
Yeah.
Sorry, December.
Yeah.
We are toying with the idea, if we like the cruise that we're going on, the Disney cruise going from Southampton to Belgium, we're toying with the idea of one going from Fort Lauderdale in Florida round to, whether is it the Caribbean islands or what have you?
Yeah. Hurry up. I got something. I'll ask you.
Oh.
Go on.
In which case, what we've said is there goes the front door again. We'll do the cruise and then come back and maybe spend 2 days in Epic before we end up flying back home. So that is a possibility that we are toying with at the moment.
For the future, could we maybe do the Alaska one?
Ooh, yeah.
Right? Did you see the video I sent you?
I saw the video.
So there's this woman, they build like a, what do you call it? It's like a slide through the ice, and you have to put your dry robe on, and then you have to climb all the way up it, and then you sit down and lie down, and you come back down. It's all in Alaska.
Right. Okay. That's a Disney cruise.
So it's a Disney cruise. I want to go all the way over to Alaska, where it's absolutely going to be freezing cold. But then I'm hoping that, of course, it stops off. That was not on the Disney cruise, that bit.
Yeah.
That was somebody else who was going out there and sightseeing. But if we could find out where it does a stop off, something like that, I really want to. But I was commenting again to somebody that even though people might call me childish for going or following all the parks, right? And I've always wanted to go to Disney in Florida. It's actually took me more around the world than anything else.
Yeah.
Because snowboarding has taken me to France and taken me to Austria.
And Italy.
Apologies, yes. Now Disney alone has taken me to Paris.
Yeah.
Has taken me to Florida.
Yeah.
It's going to take me to California.
Yeah.
It's taken me to Shanghai.
Yeah.
It's taken me to Japan, Tokyo. And it's also taken me to Hong Kong.
So it's mainland China and
so 6 places. And then now we're going to go and do the Disney cruise, which is going to take us where?
Belgium.
And anywhere else, was it there?
On that one cruise? No, that's just Belgium.
So I'm going to get to go to Belgium. And then when we go and do another cruise, again, Disney's going to take me around the world.
Well,
so my plan of Disney, freaking genius idea.
Freaking genius.
And Universal, because we've got to go to Singapore, is it?
Beijing. Beijing.
No? Is it Beijing?
Yeah, Beijing. Beijing? Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I thought it was Singapore.
Is Beijing not in Singapore?
I don't know. Education.
Yeah.
I didn't do GCSE geography very well.
Yeah. We've aimed for the Disneys and incorporated Universals as we go.
And we're branching out into other ones, though, because we're going to go, when we go to California.
Oh, we're going to go to Knott's Berry Farm.
And?
We're going to go to Warner Brothers. Yeah. So those are some. Look, it's all going to progress and grow.
See, theme parks.
Yeah.
It's a way forward to get around the world.
Yeah.
You might call me childish. I don't
care. No. But anyway, let's wrap up on Universal Japan.
Yes. A brilliant place. You need to go. Make sure you do Spy Family.
Make sure you do Spy Family. Is there anything else in the park that we haven't covered? I don't think there is. I think that was...
The drinks were good because you could get loads of drinks, loads of vending machines. I think the food may have been limited. Once you're out, you're out.
Yeah, once you've gone out the park, you can't come back in.
You got a specific time slot in to get into Nintendo Land.
Yep.
Did you? I don't know if my brain's thinking more Disney here when we were away. Was there any help you get? No, because we bought, when you're looking online to buy tickets, I would advise you to buy, not lightning lanes over there, what they called?
Express or whatever it was.
Express lanes.
Look,
if you can buy them, it's worth it, because when you get over into Nintendo Land, that queue was ridiculous.
Yeah, there are.
And it was quite sad then.
Our entire trip over to Asia was done through Booking.com. Our flights, our flights, our hotels were all done through Booking.com. All our attractions, places that we visited were all booked through Klook. I cannot recommend Klook enough. It is a very, very good app. It is also an app that has things available when the actual websites don't.
Do they?
Yeah, so there were things that we sort of went to book and I went, we can't book it, it's not available. And I went, hang on a sec. I went on Klook and it was available. So that allowed us to book the fast passes or expresses, whatever they were, for the second day and so on and so forth.
Because I think they were sold out on the first day that we got there. It was the second day.
There is one topic I want to approach before we wrap this podcast up. You do have a city walk. I can't remember what it was called there.
It wasn't that great, though.
It wasn't great. It's nothing like the one at Universal in Florida. Our hotel was at the very end of that city walk. It was a lovely hotel. It was called the Singular Spa and the Singular Hotel and Sky Spa at Universal Studios Japan.
We couldn't use the spa, could we, Tim?
Yeah, well, hang on, yeah. So, great hotel, perfectly placed. You get off the train, you walk off the train, and your entrance was right there. It couldn't have been more conveniently placed. There was one other hotel on there that was even better, but
that was like
expensive. That was stupid money. But this place was lovely. It was modern, well presented, clean, tidy. Couldn't complain. It did have a spa. However, I could not use the spa. I screwed that up.
He was allowed to use a spa. Well, what time of the day were you allowed to use a spa, Tim?
After midnight.
Why is that, Tim?
Because I am quite a heavily tattooed person, and tattoos in Japanese culture are seen as related to the Japanese mafia, like the Yakuza. So
we kind of like didn't go up on that one, did we?
No, tattoos have to be covered. There ain't no covering my tattoos.
Yeah, because you didn't have to get a lot of looks. You've got to be honest, you got a lot of looks on this holiday.
Yeah.
But I did go up and I had a nosy, didn't I?
Julie had a nosy.
And I came back down.
Yeah, one of the other things Julie wasn't prepared for. You are wearing nothing.
Yeah.
You are naked.
You can't go in with your costume. There's no option.
No.
And it was men and women in separate areas, so it wasn't like it isn't like you could lounge in a spa and chill together. You were completely separated.
I'm not.
So I was on my own, and I wasn't going to go and sit in a spa on my own.
I'm not prudish, but I know where my boundaries end finish, and I can't sit in a spa with nothing on.
But when I say, like, I'm going to be straight up and honest with you, I've been into other places where in Austria, where you're supposed to, like, it's an adult spa and you're supposed to really take your costume off, but they were quite okay with us leaving it on. With it. But you were sitting on your towel because it's meant to be unhygienic, and I totally get it. But you weren't even allowed your towel.
Mm.
So I couldn't at that bit I couldn't handle that. I'll go back to my room and go to bed.
Yeah. The mistake made was I thought we were booking a hotel that had a pool on the roof, which had an infinity pool. And I thought that was what we were booking. I got it wrong. It is what it is.
The hotel, though, was a lovely hotel.
Yeah, lovely hotel. And
you came downstairs every morning and you could pick yourself up a nice little brush, a nice little towel to dab yourself down with, and then you could get yourself toothbrushes, toothpaste, all that kind of stuff. Both in China and Japan, that was one thing that they were all over.
Yeah.
So really, you didn't need to worry about travelling with hairbrushes and stuff like that. They would give it to you for free, which was a bonus.
So I would say Universal Studios Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Would you go back in a hurry?
I'd go back again in the hurry. Maybe not.
Yeah. If we decided to go back to Japan, I wouldn't be making it a priority to get back to Universal Studios.
No, but if we did go back to Japan, I would be making it a priority to go back to Disney Tokyo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is the comparison.
Hell yeah.
That is the comparison.
However, again, I'd be making sure that next time we get loads of fast passes, lightning lanes, whatever you want to call them, because that was again another immense queue. Yeah.
So, to finalise on that,
Favourite ride?
We enjoyed Universal Studios Japan. It was an experience that we can tick off the list and say we have done it.
Yeah, just we didn't get to do.
We would not make it a priority to be going back.
Forwards, though.
Okay. Favourite ride?
Well, I can't say my favourite ride would be Hollywood Forwards because I don't know it. So it would be Spy Family.
Spy Family. I think I'm going to have to agree with you. Spy Family had to be the best ride.
It was.
It was, yeah. And there you go. On that.
Oh, but they still didn't have great merch. We didn't buy much.
No, we didn't.
We couldn't find anything to buy.
No, that's a good point.
We struggled to buy anything in that park.
I got my Back to the Future coat that you bought me.
Oh yeah.
You bought me that for my birthday.
You seen the ones at Universal? No.
I know. Julie sent me a link
And
through.
what's your friend gonna get you? He's got you.
Well, my friend has already got it me. So I have a work colleague friend who literally goes out to Florida on a regular basis. When he was out there last, I said to him, there is the shirt from Back to the Future 3 that Marty wears when Doc dresses him up as a cowboy. They were doing the shirt. So he has purchased that for me and brought it back. I haven't picked it up off him yet. I need to meet up with him.
But now, I sent you the link, didn't I? There is so much Back to the Future merch. I'm just curious. This is going to come up in the next topic then, okay? But I'm just curious. Throw this one out there for you guys. Tell me what you think. The new ride.
I know, the more and more it goes on, the more and more... There's one
fire that went up the centre on Rip Ride Rocket.
But there's more posters that have appeared on the barriers.
Oh, there seems to be so much more merch leading towards Back to the Future.
Leading towards Ghostbusters.
Oh, I don't mind that one
the merch is nothing to do with the ride. The merch is just merch.
Oh, no, I'm just saying.
It's 40 years. But there's more and more posters appearing on the barriers around that are sort of pointing towards Ghostbusters. So...
When's its anniversary? Ghostbusters anniversary?
I don't know. I'm not sure. But they would be absolutely foolish to do a copy of the Fast and Furious ride at Hollywood Studios if they did not do a Ghostbusters ride.
I want a Back to the Future ride.
Maybe they'll... Well, yeah. Look, there's...
They're expanding it behind Harry Potter.
But no, they've been talking about the Lost Continent, where you had the Poseidon's Fury. Yeah, Poseidon's Fury, yeah. There's talk about that and stuff like that.
Oh,
now,
please let that be a Back to the Future.
Anyway,
Back to the Future, come on!
Anyway.
And Jaws.
We are going to wrap this episode up
yes,
now.
otherwise we'll keep going.
That'll be for the next episode. So, once again, thank you for listening to the Flipside Movement podcast. We are all about a break from the mundane, your day-to-day grind, and we feel that we only do our day-to-day jobs just to earn the money to be able to go and enjoy and do the adventures that we want to do.
Yeah.
So we are on other social media platforms. If you would please show us some support and follow us and give us a like and give us a subscribe.
Yes, please. And any feedback, please, on podcasts and also the YouTube videos that we put out there, because your feedback means that we can keep developing ourselves and we know then what's of interest to you guys. And if we're going in the right direction or the wrong direction. Yeah. As my job says, feedback, it's a gift.
So
that keeps giving.
Tomorrow night, New Year's Eve, please don't get too drunk. We hope you all have a good night and enjoy yourselves. And
Happy New Year, guys.
We wish you a Happy New Year, and we will see you in 2026.
Bye.